hands in the weather department through the rest of the afternoon and evening. Snow out west, still a cold, dreary rain here in Sioux Falls with an expected gradual switch over to at least a couple of snow showers as we go into the night. Low temperatures falling into the 20s with a couple of teens out there for good measure. Tomorrow, a breezy day, a mainly quiet day outside of that as we get ready to bid farewell to 2024. Highs mainly in the upper 20s, but a lot of cold air is on the way as we ring in the new year. We'll talk about that coming up, and until then, First at 4 starts right now.
Live from Kiloland Media Group. Kiloland News, first at 4.
Coming up, we have the latest on a weekend stabbing in Sioux Falls.
Plus, we take you to Brookings, where a fire destroyed a downtown business.
And the Iowa nonprofit making sure students can pursue their passion for music. Good afternoon, and thanks for tuning in to First at 4. I'm Don Jorgensen.
And I'm Kelly Volk. Just coming into our newsroom, a Sioux Falls man is behind bars, charged in connection with a deadly hit-and-run crash on the northwest side of the city. 36-year-old Ali Hassan is charged with hit-and-run resulting in a death or injury.
On December 14th, a woman was found on the side of the road just north of Southeast Technical College. Police say that she had been hit by a car and died at the scene. We're going through court documents, and we'll take a closer look at what led up to the arrest tonight on News. A Sioux Falls woman is behind bars in connection with a Sunday stabbing. 29-year-old Lantana Howard of Sioux Falls is accused of aggravated assault and filing a false police report. Investigators say that she stabbed a man inside an apartment on South Cliff Avenue, a couple of blocks south of Avera McKinnon Hospital on Sunday afternoon. According to police, the 26-year-old victim had life-threatening injuries. They do not have an update on his condition.
South Dakota Attorney General says a Lake Andes man pleaded guilty in connection to a deadly stabbing earlier this year. In court this morning, 18-year-old Mackenzie Antelope pleaded guilty to first-degree manslaughter. The incident happened back in May at a Lake Andes motel. Sentencing is set for February 28th. Antelope faces up to life in prison. There
is a hole in downtown Brookings after an early morning fire gutted a longtime business. Brookings police say that the fire appears to have started at Bros's Fashions. Authorities add that there were no serious injuries. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. Keloland's Carly Phillips was in Brookings this morning. She's going to bring us the latest details on the fire tonight on Keloland News.
An Aberdeen man has been identified in a deadly crash in the northern part of town last week. A pickup was heading west just before 10 o'clock Thursday night when it hit a bicyclist on the side of the road. The cyclist, 65-year-old Roger Gayung, died from his injuries. In the original press release from the Department of Public Safety, authorities said the driver was charged with DUI and possession. In today's update, officials say charges are pending.
All right, the other big story that we are following is our weather.
Oh, it's not very nice out there, Adam.
No, it's that cold, miserable rain in Sioux Falls that just really makes a chilly day feel even worse. But then you head out west and you see what they're dealing with in Deadwood, for example, where they have seen several inches of pretty heavy snow out that way. Travel has been pretty hazardous at times out in the Black Hills, the central and northern hills for that matter. Like I said, multiple inches of heavier snow being observed out in western portions of South Dakota from the hills along I-90 through Rapid City toward Wall and up into the Somerset area, north and east of Belle Fourche as well. Lesser amounts, though, being observed along that line of the James River Valley, west of Aberdeen, and then even headed down toward Winter, where we did get that switch over. Some areas, though, really trying to hold on to those above freezing temperatures. Like here in Sioux Falls, for example, we have been just barely in the mid to upper 30s, which is enough to keep things a cold, miserable rain. Compare that to what they have north of Watertown to the west of there as well, just trying to get that switch over to snow. You can see where that rain snow line is looping up in between Redfield and Aberdeen, and then eventually over north and east to Pierre. But to the south of that, again, it just has been a dreary, miserable day. There's Falls Park. The falls were frozen over not too long ago, but now we've been above freezing. We've had the rain, and they have thawed out as a result. 38 right now in Sioux Falls with a north wind at 9 miles per hour. With that northerly wind taking hold, more and more temperatures are going to continue to slide as we go through the rest of the afternoon and the evening. We do have winter weather advisories through the night tonight along the James River Valley toward the Missouri River Valley, and then as far west as Ogallala, Lakota County, also along I-90 near Rapid City. Winter storm warnings through tonight for the central and northern hills. We'll talk about a lot of cold, though, by next year. More on that coming up as we head through the hour.
All right, sounds good. Thanks a lot, Adam. A longtime elementary school in Rapid City is being torn down today. Canyon Lake Elementary has been part of the Rapid City Area School District for 75 years. 282 students attended the school during its final year. This past fall, those kindergarten through 4th grade students had to relocate to a new school. Teachers and administration from Canyon Lake were given the opportunity to move to similar grades at other schools.
An Iowa-based nonprofit wants every student in the state to have a chance to pursue their passion for music. Bo Bauman takes us to Altoona, where Broken Strings is keeping that passion alive with 2 gifts for 2 young musicians.
The second floor at Brick and Ivy in Altoona is filled with lots of sounds. But the reason all these people are here is for the music.
As an older musician, it's our duty to raise the next generation of musicians up.
Scott Kirkhart is the founder of Broken Strings, a nonprofit created to provide kids with guitars, attempting to give away a guitar to a student in every Iowa school district.
I was watching the kids and the way they light up. And who knows, maybe we're going to spark the next Garth Brooks or Taylor Swift or, so let's find out, right?
Today is the final day of their 12 days of Christmas, giving away the final 2 instruments to meet their goal.
They give it as like an interview for a rock band because you're going to have more.
Carmen Gibson is one of those recipients, a 7th grader at Southeast Polk who could barely contain her excitement when she found out.
And I was jumping up and down and I was like being quiet as I can, but I was like really excited I could scream.
The other is 10-year-old Mikey Ring.
Smash the like button, hit the bird.
Mikey's love for music dates all the way back to birth, literally. While spending the first 9 months of his life in the NICU for a heart condition, Mikey's parents say one of the only things that would lower his heart rate was music therapy.
Cultivate some of where we were at, in the NICU and what the music did for him. So, it's a pretty emotional circumstance for sure.
10 years later, Mikey received the best gift he could ask for.
Here's your brand new guitar, buddy.
And with the stroke of a Sharpie, Mikey and Carmen pledged to continue their love for the arts and strum away for the music in their hearts. Bo Bowman, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.